It's Week 12 of the National Football League.
And we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions.
It's the Lions and the Bears.
All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is back with another one. Thank you all so much for finding time in your Thanksgiving holiday to join us. Brock Heward and Kate Scott here with you. And Brock, it's an annual tradition. We have a game in Detroit and a game in Dallas every year on this day. It's part of the old John Madden Thanksgiving celebration.
Yeah, you can just feel John. I just feel him as I got these headsets on and get the chance and the privilege to call this game. It's become a part of people's celebration of holiday every year. And I wish for every player in the league they got a chance at least once to play in a Thanksgiving Day game, because there really is a unique feel to it. You feel it in the building right now that you really don't get in any other contest.
And just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. Greg Reynolds to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Goff taking right to the air. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Off play action, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Running it with David Montgomery. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. They'll run again with Montgomery. First down and more past the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Goff. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Montgomery scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays. Like, everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair, an eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That throw finds Komet. His first throw is an interception. Brian Branch has it. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And as this season progresses, he's been a steady producer for this offense, leading the league in receptions to this point. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives the Lions the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
St. Brown there to bring it in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, and to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Blown back gets the handoff. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the pistol, Williams. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
3rd and goal. It's Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
One after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Reynolds with a return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. Is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. They go play action with Goff. St. Brown's got it, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. The throw is caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only a yard on that pickup, and it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 9. Goff setting to throw. Connects with Montgomery.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
They'll go for it. Goff. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. Amon-Ra St. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Williams from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They've got first down from the 31. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to him. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Lions the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Gibbs now from the gun. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. The Bears decide to call their first time out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All set up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's taken in by Roman Dunze. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Working the sideline, that's Odunze. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll throw it again. Hits his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. Has his man, it's Odunze. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled by Jack Campbell. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Butker knocks it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That is halftime in our annual Thanksgiving game from Dallas. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Good games galore in that Sunday lineup. We'll highlight the one going on in Atlanta. A big one for the Falcons as they'll get set to tangle with the Minnesota Vikings. Good games in the late afternoon as well. One being out in Santa Clara, where it'll be the 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. And one final game to highlight. We wrap things up on Monday Night Football, and they've got a good one this week between the LA Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. In the first half, it was the veteran quarterback Jared Goff who had command of the offense. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll start this series with an option left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now after that big run, looks like he's a little shaken up. Hopefully a big play isn't joined by a big injury. He's getting looked at now. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. First throw for the backup now. Moore's got it. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Has the connection to a Dunze. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Cut near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Raymond on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions and running back David Montgomery getting back to work. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. It's taken in by Williams. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Chase Young bringing him down there.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Throw complete to Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, it's Goff. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Goff to the air now. On the move, headed right. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain, did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And the touchdown's got to keep coming from as they still trail here. First down throw by Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Now from the secondary, and his Rakestraw on the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Komet brings it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On first down, they'll run. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Williams on the play action. Able to get it to Moore. And he gets it 5 before stepping out. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed here to Komet. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 2nd down.
So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. Out of the pistol, Williams. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Going after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Raymond on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Just 1 quarter, standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They go play action with Goff. He's on the move. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Montgomery with the 1st and more. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Goff on 1st and 10. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. And that gets him to double digits with his 10th reception of the game. They've kept him about as busy as they could all contest. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And he's dropped to just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run again with Montgomery. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard. They'll go for it. Goff. He's got it to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Quick throw left side complete. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Not a lot of process interesting time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air. And any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
So after a second look, they say he did not break the plane. No touchdown. Here's Gong. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also, he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Working from the gun, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's the connection to Odunze. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down, Williams. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll throw it again. Pass caught by Odunze. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here. Still sticking with the passing game. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Lions and this running back headed back out for a new series. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions leading by 7. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Back to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Call it about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He'll throw it. This one falls incomplete. Try and getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And 4th and 4 coming up. Setting up to pass. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He'll look to throw it. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. It's intercepted. That will do it. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days. More time than normal coming up between games.